off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
That being said, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season.
At the 44-yard line.
On the double. 26 mark. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Give them the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Coming up to you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
Raven, 1st down.
Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Pierre Garçon. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Here we go.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
23 yards the pickup there.
Ready? 48 smart.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Rush in. Alert. Rush in. Slam. Let's go. Black,
on 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
And the big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Black, it's on!
On 3rd down, it's Conner. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. To try again after the sack. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. Jackson steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. They'll run on 1st down. Conner. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases on getting able to exploit right there.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Jim.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, it's Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down now, it's Connor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Washington, that's complete. The ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Draw play, Ingram in. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On third down, Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. Second year with the Ravens for Hurst. He didn't have the rookie season he was hoping for, just 13 catches. Remember, he's older than the average second-year player. He spent 2 seasons as a pitcher in minor league baseball before hanging up the glove and heading to the gridiron. Now he says he's more determined than ever. Put on 20 pounds of muscle in the offseason. Says he's on a mission with a lot to prove this year. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And this is caught at the 8. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play. To throw again is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Good job.
Jaleel Scott, his second touchdown on the season. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Ravens 14. Steelers nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Snickers, got spin.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time, but it'll be second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down.
Ready? 230. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rodgers. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Roethlisberger now 6 of 10 of this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, held in by Smith-Schuster. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw again is Roethlisberger. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Eli Rogers. Incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
We got this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
66.
Now it's Roethlisberger, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ben to throw again. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over there on the sidelines.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shot for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
This is Connor, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's second down.
At the 21-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Forced out to his left. And all at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check.
And they turn to power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And now Jackson will get the throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Jackson now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Taken down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup.
Again, a run with counter. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to counter. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Throw that side complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They run with Conner. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Here we go, here we go.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll try and run with their fullback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Well, make that now 2. For him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of good decision can open up to even more big plays.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Pierre Garçon, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
You ain't got nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back Connor. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 1st down completion, only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. James Washington was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe the routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
4th down, here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. After the sack on 1st down, Roethlisberger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big effort that time out of Ingram. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. But now it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, it's Jackson. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Pierre Garçon, 41 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one's going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Eli Rogers that time. But now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Right back to counter here on first. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. On second and 9, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Here's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They're going to run. It's Sproles. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. He spins free. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, he finds McDonald. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Guys, man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Here's Roethlisberger. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Ingram. And he he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.